Every single day, we're getting one day closer to the release of Pokemon Legends ZA, which is hype. As you know, we just got that new gameplay demo. Unfortunately, like I said in my last video, we are not able to play it like ourselves. We can't play it at home. It's going to be available at Gamescom to play in Germany, but we were able to also play it at Pokemon World Championships 2025, if you were there, of course. But it's so cool to see that because we have so much new information about the game, so many more little details. Like, look at this picture of the controls. This is so cool that Game Freak or Nintendo Pokemon, whoever made it, put this awesome little display sheet in front of the TVs where people are able to play the demo. Dude, I want this at my house. I want to hang this up on my wall because it's sick. Anyways, we have another leak to go over for Pokemon Legends ZA from Ball Guy. That's talking about like the Prism Tower, and it's probably gonna be like the end game, like a late game type of thing, I'm assuming. Okay, so he posted this picture, which the picture on the right is the map. We got to see the whole map in game, like how the map is gonna look when we're actually playing the game from the demo. So here's like the full map. It's pretty cool. I mean, we had like this picture of the map, which is like a really detailed version. Obviously, this is not how it's gonna look in the game. This one is how it's gonna look in the game though, and it's pretty cool to see. I think the game is gonna be a lot bigger than this. Like, I kind of think that the map looks a little small, but I think when we're like actually in the game, it's gonna feel a lot bigger because like this clip right here from Nintendo Life, like the city looks pretty big. Like, it doesn't seem like we're gonna run from one end of the city to the other end in like a second. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a couple of minutes probably. But anyways, Ball Guy posted this, and obviously, what do you guys think of when you see a flower with Pokemon? That's right, Floette. And of course, AZ is in this game, which he has his Eternal Flower Floette, which is a 1 of 1. But let me explain this leak for you guys, because I have a couple theories as to exactly what this means. He doesn't specifically specify here. Ball Guy is kind of just like teasing at some of the other stuff that we've had leaked over the last couple of months. Okay, so the other leaks that he's kind of referring to right now, at least I'm assuming, is he was talking about there's going to be 2 E flowers, which I guess are not Eternal Flower Floette, but basically he said those 2 E flowers are going to be on the ground while Zygarde battles like with the Prism Tower or something, because the Prism Tower is going to most likely turn into some new ultimate weapon. We've had a lot of leaks about this. It's going to be called Ange. That'll be the new ultimate weapon slash, you know, the Prism Tower, because Quasartico, they are up to something fishy, bro. I think they're going to pretend that they're good guys. Like, Quasartico is going to pretend to be like, oh no, we're just helping out the city, which they are probably going to help out the city, but to their own advantage, and they're probably taking advantage of the Prism Tower to collect all the mega energy that's going on for their new ultimate weapon to power it, or to create like their own kind of like Pokemon or something like that, because what I have is apparently like 2 E flowers, according to Ball Guy, but apparently they are not actual Pokemon. Apparently it's not going to be a real Pokemon, so that makes me think it's going to be like some sort of like artificial Pokemon, like a robot Pokemon, so it's not like a real Pokemon, so it wouldn't have its own like Pokedex entry, and not to get confused with the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, because those are technically robotic Pokemon in a way, but those are actual Pokemon, so they have real Pokedex entries. But these 2 E flowers or whatever would be completely just not real, I guess, and it's gonna probably most likely take place right in front of the Prism Tower. So I think that red circle is literally just like, you know, how we control the Joy-Con around the map, like where we can hover above things. So I think that's just there because of the screenshot. So I don't think that red circle has anything to do specifically, but that big square in the middle of the map, that is the Prism Tower. And obviously with the flower right next to it, something's gonna go down here. Something big is going to happen by the Prism Tower, and like I said, it's probably gonna be the end of the game. Before we get to the rest of the video, I'm doing a giveaway with Nintendo for 2 $25 Nintendo eShop gift cards. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway is join our Discord, which the link is in the description down below. Subscribe to both of our channels with the post notifications turned on. Take a screenshot and post it in the giveaway entry channel on the Discord. It is completely free to do. We are gonna announce the winners when Nintendo hits 15K, when I hit 30K, or when Legends ZA is officially released, whichever comes first. All right, back to the rest of the video. And also, the flower could also be referring to something else. The flower does kind of resemble the ultimate weapon. This could also be what he is talking about. He could also just be inferring that this is the new location of the new ultimate weapon. You know what I'm saying? He could be saying, okay, the ultimate weapon is this flower. Like, pretend this white flower in the screen is the ultimate weapon. That's what he's referring to, the OG one from the Pokemon X and Y games. And he's just putting the placement of the Prism Tower to be like, okay, this is the ultimate weapon. I feel like one of 2 of my theories probably makes enough sense for this to actually happen. I do think it's going to be the secret weapon, though. Like, I can't imagine this game not having the secret weapon, just with all of these crazy leaks going on about, like, the Ange energy and stuff like that. And, of course, it would just be, I think it would be kind of a cool you know, part of the storyline as well, because Zygarde is the peacekeeper Pokemon basically. Like, he wants to keep everything balanced. So obviously if there's some huge weapon that's going to cause mass destruction, that's going to be wild. So from the leaks too, we know that Lysander is most likely coming back, and he's going to be friends with Zygarde. But I don't know if Lysander is still going to be a bad guy. I don't know if he's going to be good now, or maybe he's going to be kind of like an anti-hero type of thing, where he's like not necessarily good, but he's not necessarily bad all the way, if that makes any sense. So apparently he's going to be able to like talk to Zygarde and like communicate with Zygarde, and he's going to, I guess, have Zygarde as his Pokemon, or maybe like just his companion. So I don't know how that's going to come into play with this story with Lysander. I really don't know how Lysander is going to fit into the storyline, but it would be really cool to see him. And honestly, bro, the leaks are probably legit, because so many of the other characters that we've had leaked over the last couple of months have been announced already, which is pretty cool to see. And there still are other characters that we still haven't seen yet or have had announced yet. So I'm not necessarily sure if the Prism Tower itself is going to become the new Ultimate Weapon, or maybe like the Prism Tower is going to like unfold and like, you know, peel like a banana almost, and then the new Ultimate Weapon is going to like, you know, appear right under the Prism Tower and then come out of the ground. I feel like it would just make more sense if the Prism Tower just turned into the Ultimate Weapon, because it looks pretty high tech. The Prism Tower looks pretty high tech in this game. It looks awesome though. Like the official gameplay footage that we've had, demo version, it makes the Prism Tower look awesome. The whole city looks really cool. I'm liking the vibes of it a lot. Like, I am totally excited. Let me know how you guys feel about the game though. From the demo footage, like, what do you like about the game? Like, what stands out to you? I'm just liking the combat. I think the combat looks really fun. I think everything about the game looks really, really cool. And I'm not trying to like glaze Nintendo and Pokemon too much, but the reason why I think it's just awesome is because, you know, it's a Legends game and it's something different. And I've said this like almost in every single video recently, but I feel like it's important to talk about because I'm sure there's a lot of new people watching this video right now. But it's like Generation 10 is still going to follow the same type of typical format or layout of the, you know, usual Pokemon games, where it's like, you know, we have different gym battles and stuff like that. So this game being a Legends game means there are different rules that they could follow. Like, they don't really even have rules to follow necessarily. They could pretty much do whatever they want with a Legends game. That's why it's taking place in just a city, just in Lumio City, because the next Pokemon game, Generation 10, which I'm hoping comes out next year, definitely won't be taking place in just a city. It's going to be a whole map, just like Scarlet and Violet were taking place. You know, the Paldea region was a big map. Generation 10 is definitely going to be a big map. I hope that Generation 10 is awesome though. Like, I am a little bit nervous for that game, but, you know, we could talk about that in another video. If you guys have any concerns about Generation 10, let me know in the comments though, and then maybe I'll like feature it in a future video. Hopefully I'll remember to do that, because I think that'd be really, really fun, because I love communicating with you guys. Like, I love seeing what you guys have to say, love seeing your thoughts and theories and stuff like that. Central Leaks also posted this. Remember when people were saying that the Kalos Urban Redevelopment Plan was somehow in the past? And then it's a picture of the train station, which was constructed as a part of the Urban Redevelopment Plan. It connects Lumios City to the airport. So I wonder if this game is going to be taking place after that Urban Redevelopment Plan. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like it's not going to really matter. Like, it doesn't seem like it's really going to matter one way or another if the Urban Redevelopment Plan is still happening, or if it already happened. It's not going to really play any part of the storyline, I feel like. But I don't know. We do have some construction scenes with some of the trailers that we've had. So, but what's interesting about this, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, is because, okay, first of all, a train station obviously leads us to other places, and this specifically says to the airport, which, I don't know, maybe that's a possibility of there being a DLC to where we have to use the airport to go somewhere else. I would love a DLC for this game. I've talked about it a couple times, you know, I made a video about it, but dude, I think a DLC for this game would be awesome, especially since we had other leaks the other day about there being potentially 5 more Mega Evolutions in the game, one being Zeraora, which from this leak right here from Light88, which other people are also posting about it, he wasn't the only one to say it, Zeraora, Turtonator, and Galvantula could be getting Mega Evolutions, as well as 2 others, which, I don't know, that would be really, really cool. This is not like obviously confirmed or anything. This is just a rumored leak that could possibly happen, but I think it would be so awesome if this were to actually happen, because, bro, 5 more Mega Evolutions and a DLC would be awesome. But if there is a DLC, like I said, I hope it's like, maybe we could go to another city in Kalos or something like that, or even do, you know, how like they did in Scarlet and Violet, where they introduced 2 new places with the Blueberry Academy and Kitakami. Obviously, I don't think a Legends game DLC would be as big as a Generation 9 DLC, but I do think it would be awesome, because imagine, you know, 6 months, maybe even like a year after the game comes out, probably like 6 months though, because I'm sure that they're going to drop Generation 10 in 2026. I don't think they're going to delay that game again because, you know, next year's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, so I really think that they're going to release Gen 10 next year, but it's definitely possible that Generation 10 is in 2027, but we're going to know probably within a couple of months, I would say. I think we're going to probably know the official, like, maybe potential release date for that game in Pokemon Day 2026. I would hope they would announce that, but I don't know. Just stay tuned, you know, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that news. But yeah, it'd be cool if, like, we got to actually go to the airport in the game and then go to another island or something like that, or like I said, another place in Kalos where we have access to this. I mean, it could be even like an Alola DLC. Like, we could go to maybe a small island in the Alola region because, you know, Zeraora is from the Alola region, and Zeraora is a mythical Pokemon, which is a pretty big deal. Like, a mythical Pokemon getting a Mega Evolution is kind of crazy to think. So that's why I was like, bro, maybe we could be going to the Alola region for a potential Legends ZA DLC, especially since Zygarde has connection with the Alola region. Like, it would just make sense. I think that'd be the perfect opportunity and excuse to give us a DLC for the Alola region. Obviously, I still would want, like, Alola region remakes one day, but those are far, far away. Not anytime soon, bro. Yeah, just like a really tiny island within the Alola region. Or even, you know, it would be cool to just go to, like, one of the main islands, but that would be kind of insane. I feel like we'd probably just go to, like, a new, like, really small island or something right off the coast or something like that. But let me know what you guys think about that, because I think that would be such a cool DLC. And actually, I kind of want to make a full video about that, because that could be super, super fun to theorize. If you have any more theories alongside that with the Alola region stuff, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you are real and watching this far in the video, comment down below new Mega Charizard, just to confuse those people that aren't watching this far in the video and to show me that you're real and watching this far. Anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. You guys really do mean the world to me. You guys are so awesome. Seriously, the best community out there. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Missing someone